A very good morning, class. So today we are going to begin with new chapter of our secretarial practice. But before that, let me ask you some questions regarding these images. Just observe these images carefully. What can you say when you see this particular image? Usually you will identify and say, अरे मैम ये तो अपना सब्जी मंडी है, or you can say bhaji market. As you can see, the name is also written Mapusa Bazaar. All right. So can I say this is a vegetable market? Correct. Where you buy and sell vegetables. You as a consumer go to buy the vegetables and the sellers sell the vegetables to you. What about this image or this picture? अंकल जी यहाँ पे शायद अंगूर खरीद रहे हैं. Correct. So this is a fruit market. फल की बाजार. Correct. या फल बाजार बोल सकते हैं. What about this? Correct. It's a fish market. All right. Okay. Now in all the three types of market, you had to go physically, correct, to buy the products. As in like vegetable market देख लो, fruit market देख लो, and see this image. The sellers and buyers have to appear in physical form, correct? घर से निकल के जाके तैयार होके फिर चीजें लानी पड़ती है. What about these two? Big Basket and Amazon. You can just place the order and you can get the stuff, correct? So what I'm trying to tell you is nowadays it is not compulsory for y'all to go to the market and buy the products. Correct? Now what am I trying to tell y'all through all these images? What is the common element in this particular thing? Correct. A market. So market is a place where the sellers sell the products and buyers buy the product. But market is not compulsorily that place where you have to go physically. Correct? In the first three images, people have to go physically. But with the help of technology today, you can sit at home and order online as well. The things will come to your doorstep. Correct? So, in the same way, class, in the share market also, there are shares, bonds, debentures which people used to buy in physical form. But nowadays, because of technology, you can buy shares, sell shares, buy shares, or sell debentures, buy debentures sitting at home online by just opening a Demat account. And all this thing we studied in our previous chapter, lesson number 9. So by seeing the PPT slide, you must have come to know we had already studied about physical form and electronic form. But class, today our topic is not dealing with electronic form or physical form. What I'm trying to tell you is this thing. In an economy class, you may come across individuals, corporates, government who may have excess funds and may want to invest the money. They are called as investors. On the other hand, there may be businessmen, corporates, government, etc., which may need the funds, who are called as borrowers. The investors lend money to the borrowers through a market. So for buying or giving the money and for borrowing or taking the money, there is a market. And the name of the market is none other than our next chapter. Yes. So class, today we are starting with our secretarial practice, lesson number 11, financial market. So it is this market wherein the investors give the money to the borrowers, and that particular place is called as a financial market. So let's see what is exactly a financial market. A financial market is a market where financial assets, that is, financial instruments, are bought and sold. The financial markets help in mobilization of savings and convert those savings into investments. Thus, we can say financial markets act as an intermediary between the investors and borrowers. So basically class फाइनेंशियल मार्केट एक लिंक है. अगर किसी बंदे को पैसा देना है और किसी को पैसा लेना है, so I can say that financial market is that agent which brings both these parties together. Continuing with the topic, financial instruments are documents in the form of legal agreement between the two parties which is having a monetary value. It represents a financial asset to one party and a financial liability to another party. Correct? जो बंदा दे रहा है, who is giving, that person is called as the investor. उसके लिए वो asset है. Why? Because he is the owner. If you buy the share, you become the shareholder. If you buy the debenture, you become the debenture holder. If you give money to the company, correct? So you represent a financial asset. Company is taking money from you, correct? You are investing in the shares of the company. So that is a financial liability for the company. कभी ना कभी कंपनी को वो पैसा वापस करना है आपको, correct? So example, securities like shares, bonds, debentures, derivatives, commercial papers, etc. are all called as financial instrument. So class, now you have come across a new word which is called as derivatives. Now what is the meaning of derivatives? That we'll be seeing in the next slide. So till then, pay attention. Financial markets attract the funds from the investors and channelizes them to corporations. The term financial market represents the market which raises finance for long term through the capital market and short term through the money market. So financial market is a place which helps for both the types of raising of funds. एक होता है long term, ये होता है capital market के through. दूसरा is short term for small term, ये होता है through the money market. Now these two types we'll be studying in detail in our lectures. So अभी के लिए याद रखो, for long term finance there is capital market and for short term finance there is money market. Okay. Now before I move forward, I told you all I'll be explaining you all what is a derivative. Now as you all know what is a share, a debenture, bond, deposit. In the same way, we have one more financial instrument which is called as a derivative. A derivative is a financial security with a value that is reliant upon or derived from an underlying asset or group of assets. Basically, derivative भी एक financial instrument है जिसका value depends upon the value of this particular things. Can you see underlying assets? मतलब के for example, currently say gold prices are fluctuating between 40 to 50,000. So derivative का price will not be 10 or 20,000. It will be depending upon the fluctuations in the prices of gold, for example. तो मान लो stocks अभी increase हो रहे, the stock market is showing a very nice growth in the shares. So investing in derivatives is also a good option because derivative भी increase होगा. Why? Because stock market भी increase हो रहा है. Value of the shares are increasing. अगर उल्टा होगा, if the value of the shares or bonds or interest rate is comparatively low in the market, then investing in derivative is also not a very good option. So basically, derivative is a financial security with a value that is reliant upon or derived. Derivative means deriving, milna. An underlying asset or group of assets which is called as a benchmark. Now, what is a benchmark? जैसे cricket में, we give examples of Sachin Tendulkar or Dhoni. They are a benchmark, you know, you set a standard. In the same way, For derivatives also, if you are investing in derivative, it depends upon all the other securities. शेयर्स का क्या भाव चल रहा है, स्टॉक्स का क्या रेट है, कंट्री में इंटरेस्ट रेट का क्या हाल चल रहा है. So it depends on all these. If they are increasing, derivative will also increase. If they are decreasing, the value of derivative will be falling. So the derivative itself is a contract between two or more parties, and the derivative derive its price from the fluctuations in the underlying assets. The most common underlying assets for derivatives are, as I told you, stock, bond, debentures, currencies, interest rate, market indexes, etc. These assets are commonly purchased through brokerages. Broker के through खरीदे जा सकते हैं. So derivative is also similar to stock, bonds, commodities, but इसका price खुद से fix नहीं होता है. It depends upon all these things. उस हिसाब से इसका price derive किया जाता है, मिलता है. Okay. So moving forward with the next topic and very important topic. Now what is the function of financial market? क्यों बना है financial market? So as usual class, I'll be giving you a smart code, and the smart code is a very sweet and cute one. The smart code is smile, smile name, smile and step. So CMILE, a cute smiley, and STE with double P. So where P and E are coming 2 times. So what's the smart code class for functions of financial market? Smile and step. Okay. All right. So moving forward with the codes one by one, we'll see what does each alphabet stands for. C stands for capital formation. M stands for mobilizing the funds. I stands for industrial development. And L stands for liquidity. Now फिर से एक बार करेंगे, but now we'll go one by one. So C stands for capital formation. So आपको जैसे मैंने introduction में बताया था, there are two types of parties. One is investors, the other is borrowers. Now why do you think लेना और देना हो रहा है? Because the company needs capital, funds चाहिए, capital raise करना है, form करना है. So what is the very first function of financial market? It helps in capital formation. The financial market provides a channel through which the savings flow to the industrial and commercial organization in the form of capital. This leads to capital formation. Investors कौन होते हैं? जिनके पास एक्स्ट्रा पैसा होता है. They have got the savings, right? They have saved their money till now, and now they are looking, चलो घर पे रहते रहते तो पैसा बढ़ेगा नहीं, कहीं इन्वेस्ट करते हैं. So the money which is invested in the business is called as capital. So this is how financial markets help the flow of savings in businesses that helps industrial and commercial organizations. Mobilizing funds. Mobilizing करना मतलब use करना. Mobilize का meaning is to movement, move from one place to another. So जिन investors ने पैसा save करके रखा है, now the money is moving from them to those who require, who need money, the borrowers. Okay. Ideal funds in the hands of the investors can be productively used by the corporates. Idle मतलब वेला, वेला मतलब खाली, पैसा ऐसे ही पड़ा है इन्वेस्टर्स के पास, यूज तो हो नहीं रहा. So now they will give their money by investing in the companies, and companies can productively use that money. Investors that have savings must be linked with corporates that require investment. तो ये लिंकिंग कौन करता है, किसके वजह से पॉसिबल है? The financial market. We saw the diagram ना पिछला slide. एक तरफ investors, एक तरफ borrowers. So who's the bridge? Who's the intermediary? The financial market. The financial market enables the investors to invest their saving according to their choices and risk assessment. This will utilize the idle funds and the economy will boom. Coming to the next one, I, industrial development. Once you receive the money, there will be development. So the financial market helps the transformation of savings into capital. Corporates use the funds of investors to undertake productive or commercial activities, thereby leading to economic development. Liquidity. Liquidity means cash. Financial market provides a mechanism for liquidating the financial instruments. This means at any given time, the investor can sell their financial instruments and convert them into cash. This is an important factor for investors who do not want to invest for a longer period. तो हमने देखा ना फाइनेंशियल मार्केट दो टाइप के लिए है, फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म एंड फॉर शॉर्ट टर्म. सो दोज हु विश कैन बाय द सिक्योरिटी and those who wish can automatically sell the security and make money out of it. So that is what is the advantage of financial market. The market does not keep your money in a blocked format. आपका block नहीं हो सकता है. You can आराम से convert your instruments into cash. So are you all clear with C mile? That is C, capital formation, M, mobilizing the funds, I, industrial development, and L, liquidity. Moving forward with the next one, C mile ka E. So let's see what it is. Enhancing the income. The financial market allows the lenders to earn interest or dividend on their surplus funds, thus leading to the enhancement of the individual and the national income. Now, when you are investing money in the company, free में तो नहीं दोगे ना भाई कि मेरे पास extra पड़ा है तू भी ले ले. When you are investing, what are you expecting? मेरे को कुछ मिलेगा, return. So when you are investing in shares, you get dividend. When you invest or give money like in the form of debenture or deposits, you get interest on it. So आपको कुछ देने के बाद कुछ मिलने का उम्मीद रहता है. Correct? So that is C mile. Okay. Now coming to the next one, step, STEPP. So with S, there is sale mechanism, and with T, there is transfer of resources. Now let's see both this point one by one. Sale mechanism. Financial market provides a mechanism for selling of a financial asset by an investor so as to offer the benefit of marketability and liquidity of such assets. I told you, as an investor, if you're investing the money, that doesn't mean you cannot sell. You can sell your own securities if you feel कि आपको फायदा नहीं हो रहा है. So for example, if you have opened a demat account and you have purchased shares of a particular company, but आपको लग रहा है कि आपको उसके ऊपर कुछ फायदा नहीं हो रहा है, automatically you can sell your shares to somebody else. So you can get your money back, and at the same time when you are backing out, आप किसी और को लेकर आ रहे हो. So it doesn't affect कि कंपनी से पैसा निकल रहा है, but at the same time you're selling it to somebody else. That means आपके जगह पे कोई आ रहा है, तो जगह खाली भी नहीं है, कंपनी को पैसा भी मिल रहा है, and you are also satisfied by withdrawing from the company. So that is sale mechanism. Transfer of resources. Financial market facilitate the transfer of real economic resources from lenders to ultimate users. Correct? There is transfer of money from the investors to the borrowers. Then you have E, easy access. Both investors and industries need each other. दोनों एक दूसरे पे depend रहती हैं. The financial market provides a platform where both the buyers and sellers can find each other easily. So as I told you, physical form भी होता है and electronic form भी होता है. So जैसे हर एक चीज के लिए market होता है, similarly in order to get the borrowers the money and for the investors to find a proper place to invest, there's a proper market which is called as financial market. ये एक platform है wherein the buyers and sellers can meet with each other and see कि both of them can satisfy their need from one another. Okay, so ESTE, enhancing the income, easy access, sale mechanism, transfer of resources. Coming towards the last 2 points, that is double P. Productive usage. As I told you, investors के पास पैसा पड़ा है. It is coming of no use. घर में ही पैसा रखे रखे डबल नहीं हो सकता ना, या ट्रिपल नहीं हो सकता, या यूज नहीं हो सकता. It can only be utilized when it is given to the person who needs it. So the financial market allows productive use of the funds. In the hands of the investors, their excess funds would have remained idle. Borrowers use these funds for productive purposes. Price determination. The financial instruments traded in the financial market get their prices from the mechanism of demand and supply. The investors are the suppliers of the funds and corporates are the users. The interaction between the two and the other market factors will help to determine the prices of commodity. Now class, you must have learned this in your very first chapter of economics, microeconomics. नहीं तो demand analysis, supply analysis. Very beautifully it has been given in your economics subject that market forces decide the prices, correct? One side so there is demand, from the other side there is supply. Where demand and supply intersect, that particular point becomes the market price. So as you all know, demand curve slopes downwards, supply curve slopes upwards. So मान लो this is your demand curve, this is your supply curve. So this is the point where the buyers are ready to buy and the sellers are ready to sell. And it depends upon various factors. आपने laws में assumption पढ़े होंगे. Price, transportation, consumers, future expectations, weather conditions, income. So there are various factors which helps in deciding the prices of the commodity. So in the similar manner, investors क्या भाव में shares खरीद रहे? What are the money they are ready to give? What are the number of shares the company are ready to offer? All these things along with other factors helps in determining the prices of the commodity. So that is why the market forces, the demand side, the supply side, all this helps to get proper prices for the commodity. So with this, the functions of financial market gets over. So once again, before we pack off, Fatak se we'll revise the smart code. See, smile and step. So C, capital formation. M, mobilizing the funds. I, industrial development. Then you have L, liquidity. E, enhancing the income. S, sale mechanism. T, transfer of resources. E, easy access. And 2 P's, price determination and productive usage. So I hope you all are clear with the meaning, introduction and functions of financial markets. In the next topic, we'll be focusing on what are the different types of financial market, जिसका छोटा सा hint मैंने दे दिया था. Long term capital market, short term money market. So till then class, stay safe, take care, keep studying, keep practicing. If you like the video, please do put good comments in the comment section. If you don't like also, please criticize. That will motivate me more to make good videos for you all. And yes, if you like, please do subscribe to my channel and also forward the links to all your other friends if you feel it is beneficial. So till then class, take care, stay safe. I stop here for today. And thank you so much for listening to me and motivating me to make more and more videos for you. Thank you so much.